Welcome back, everyone, to the Discipline the Gens pod. I'm your host, Matty Betts. I'm here with Gino Bet Openly, Trevor, and we got a special guest here. His name is Cash.
And his name's Cash.
He's here to help us win some cash today.
And his name's Cash. This feels too right.
We also got
Matty with the piano.
we also got a special shout out to Gino on his birthday today. Happy birthday, brother!
Yep, happy birthday, man.
I don't celebrate birthdays no more, man.
Yeah, my grandfather used to always say, "Your birthday is just another day. Age is just a number."
I celebrate.
It's about how you feel.
Commas are my new celebration. Commas are my new celebration.
I like commas.
Quick recap. Yesterday on the show, absolutely on fire. 4-1 record on the day, up 3.7 units. Gino with that 2-0 sweep, up $230 on $100 bets. And Trevor with the 2-1 winning day, up $140. And if you are a Discipline the Gens member, which you can become one if you're not on disciplinethegens.com, yesterday you went 7-1, up 6.4 units in a single day.
It's insane.
Absolutely on fire.
Did you see Greg win 6-0 in EPL or Champions? Up 6.5 units. One dude.
Yeah,
that guy. We gotta get him on a show pretty soon.
Yeah. It was yesterday was a nice day. 7-1 doesn't suck.
And I've known him. I mean, Trevor crushed it. I've known my homie Greg since I was 12. So I love that he's in there now because he's good at soccer. You don't know he's American too. He doesn't know shit about American sports, which I laugh at. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
But he crushes soccer, and like Matty crushes UFC, and Trev crushes props.
Yep. Yeah,
Yes,
we're nuking NCAA right now. So this is Gino and I are just going to have during the tourney here on the show. It's going to be strictly NCAA coming forward, strictly tourney bets. Matty will still have his UFC stuff. You can get the rest of our props and bets, over in the paid area at Discipline Gens, but we're going to be rocking straight NCAA moving forward here.
For the next 2 weeks, all these lives and all these shows will only be college basketball plays, keeping everyone really degen.
Yep. Well, speaking of degens and some dogs of the day, I'm going to let Gino lead off here.
All right. So my first bet, dog of the day, I actually want you to split your bet size in half and do a half a unit on each. I'm going Xavier money line at plus 155, and then the other half Xavier plus 3.5. So please do split that. If you're a greedy bastard, I know you're going to go all in on the money line, but I do like the chance that if they do lose by 1 to 3, that you break even. So Xavier plus 155 money line, Xavier plus 3.5. I'm splitting my bet in half and doing a half a unit on each. And then my play of the day, the play I like the most, a lot of people aren't going to like this. Maryland's been on the come up. They're actually moving in the right direction. But I think you're getting Indiana cheap. I love Indiana minus 1.5. Just for anyone that's misunderstanding why I said Maryland's in the right direction, but I'm taking Indiana. That's why I think you're getting Indiana cheap. Everyone is high on Maryland. I think this game should be Indiana minus 3. That might seem like minuscule, but minus 1.5 is a lot sexier than minus 3. That's a difference between a push and a win a lot of times, and sometimes the difference of a win and a loss. So hope that's helpful, my homies. I'm going to hand the mic over to Trev before we get to Sicko Matty's crazy UFC plays.
I don't even have words for his plays.
And they're hitting.
I see him. Yeah, well, it's my FanDuel account shows that he's hitting every week. So
sick.
All right, so we're gonna do 2. We're gonna start. We got San Diego State today. I like the Aztecs. Shout out to my boy on his birthday. So I thought that was just kind of like the timing of it. My model liked it. And it was Gino's birthday. It just kind of like I felt like the stars aligned today for that play.
Yeah.
I'm only not betting it because the only thing I think I can jinx is my teams.
Okay.
And I am like on or against San Diego State. I'm maybe 30% this year.
Yep. And so my model, just so you know, really likes them today a lot.
I like them too.
I think they win by 13 to 15 today. And then this goes to a little bit of what you were talking about, right? Is everybody's on Missouri, like Maryland. They've been coming up. They've been playing better.
Mm-hmm.
They're still like the 75th team ranked team in the country. Completely. Tennessee, while they've been up and down, they're for real. We're going to get Tennessee today minus 5.5. This line should be minus 9 all day long. They're going to win by double digits.
I agree. Why are people hating on Tennessee still?
I don't know. I don't understand it. I'm going to keep rocking with them because they've had some bad missed covers. They've had 2 bad missed covers, right?
Okay.
So people are like, the public now is like, oh, they're not covering.
Okay.
Tennessee is really good. Tennessee's going to win this by like 15. So, like, they're going to run them out of the building.
If I'm being honest, the guys on my birthday, I'm going to degen out a little bit. I'm probably going $1,000 money line, San Diego to Tennessee. Just being a sicko because I don't want to jinx my Aztecs. I do want to cheer on my boys when I'm drinking tonight. I'm probably going to take the Trev plays and turn them into a money line. It's probably not EV positive doing that. I'm just going to be honest with all of you. I do like San Diego State a lot. So, Trev, thank you for my birthday parlay.
Yeah, it was it just like I said when I saw it, I was like, it couldn't have asked for any better timing for his birthday. So, and now to properly bring forward the name Degen because he's forgetting the discipline part in this number. We're going to let Maddie drop some UFC.
I can't believe what I'm reading on the screen.
We're going to a fight on the prelims, a fight that I talked a little bit about yesterday, and what I think is his path to victory, which is an early knockout KO, probably a TKO. I don't know what it is, but I cannot get out of my head the fact that that Mario Batista 2 years ago in March got knocked out in the second round by Trevin Jones, who to me is not that great of a high-level fighter. Like,
no,
I don't understand these odds in the first place. So even before we talk about the KO props, the fact that I believe right now
you're sick, Maddie.
8-1 money line, right, for Cannetti?
I saw it as high as 8-1 or plus 800 on the money line. He opened at like I want to say plus 250 or 300.
I can't believe this, Maddie. Maddie's a sicko, and I respect him. He's going Guido Cannetti, round 1 or round 2 knockout at 32-1 or 49-1. I'm not as sick as my boy, and I don't know UFC nearly as well. I'm going to be a little homer. Guido Cannetti is plus 850 to win on Bet Openly. Not by KO, not by decision, just to win. I am going to give a unit to Guido Cannetti. I will make sure the inverse side, up to 8,500 to win 1,000, will be filled on Bet Openly. And that's what I'll do. I can't be this sick. And if Maddie wins in the first or second round, I will be amazed and equally as happy.
Tomorrow on the show, I'm going to give out an 80-1 and an 85-1.
You're sick. Bro, if one of these hits, like guys, just know. If this is like playing roulette.
So my full card that's going to get posted today, it'll be on Twitter, has 17 plays on it. That I have 2 plays at 80-1, 85-1, a play at 13-1, 19-1, 17-1, 9.5-1, 32-1, and 49-1. Like those are all. I mean, all it takes is one. We've gone 4 straight weeks. If you hit one long shot, the entire card is profitable. Knock on wood. You haven't hit one of them.
I think I just had an idea for a show for you, and I know you're doing your show for UFC, but maybe you can plug this part in. You're kind of playing UFC roulette. You're basically, you're putting a couple.
That's a good name. That's a good name for the show. Now that I think about it,
it's not bad, right? Because think about it. Like when I play roulette, I usually put 5 out there. That's just my number. Right. I just like 5. And if I hit one of the 5, even on corners, I'm back to even.
Yeah.
So, and what Maddie's doing here, again, at 32, 49, 80x, you're fucking sick, man. Anything over the multiple of bets, all he needs is one is to hit. This is roulette. This is UFC roulette, maybe. That show name might hit, Maddie.
It's interesting you made that analogy because I literally, in multiple fights, I'm betting on both guys in the fight.
Yeah.
Like
I got that argument with that dude on Twitter.
I mean, in this Guido Cannetti fight, I'm literally betting on his opposition by submission in round 1 or 2. And that's a heavier unit size, and it's more likely to happen like a round 1 submissions plus 180. But I just look at these fights, and I look at the path to victories and what I believe is going to happen after handicapping every single fight on the card. And, like, again, I'll have 3-4 bets on a single fight and 1 or 2 bets on each fighter, for example. I did that 2 or 3 times on the card for tomorrow. So it is very similar to roulette in a way where you can't win every bet, obviously. Like, you can never sweep it. It's mathematically impossible.
You just want money. You just want to be up.
Fight. That's all I care about.
Right.
Like if
Bro,
if you looked at my UFC record, it would be horrible, but the net profit is what matters.
Maddie, when we open our studio April 1st, I
Yeah.
think UFC Roulette needs to be the name because people, that name's catchy and they're going to be like, what the fuck does he mean, UFC Roulette?
Yeah.
I think that shit will hit.
Player prop, like right now I have a stream. I'm doing it at 3:00 today. It's called Plus Money Props. It could be Plus Money Roulette actually, like, or player prop roulette or something like that.
I like Plus Money Props Rivals too. So that
Yeah.
sounds good. I think UFC Roulette would be like, what? I can do UFC Roulette?
I think it would
I
like that.
I think it would turn some heads, my dude.
Yeah, I like that name.
This is
Cool.
wild. Well, I'll recap it real quick. Trev, if you could, I'll go back.
Hold on. Let me give one more not
please.
crazy play, like just a solid play. And also, so I gave this out Monday on the street on the show, but I do obviously we've already bet. It's not the main event, but it's the last card of the night or the fight of the night. We have Alexander Romanov. So Trevor, remember we got him at minus 120.
Yep.
He is at minus 150 now. He's the second last fight of the night tonight or tomorrow night. And then I did give out Ryan Spann a couple weeks ago on the show, which Nikita Krylov got sick and that fight got rescheduled. So now it's tonight. And I have Ryan Spann in a first or second round submission, which is 13-1 and 19-1.
And Maddie, can I ask you a question on the spot?
Yeah.
I'm going TikTok live at the same time as these. I think we all should, to be honest, so other people can ask questions.
Yeah.
The homie, Mr. Easy Money Sniper, wants to know if you like Jan or Merab.
So that's another fight where I have both guys, but I have two props on each of them. I will say from a pure value standpoint, the value is clearly on Merab. Everyone moved the bet and odds on Peter Yan.
Like it flowed his way crazy. I was looking at that money.
Ridiculous. So I do think Merab by decision is interesting. That's like it pays plus 330. You can take Merab money line and get, I think, up to like 2-1 plus on that. I wonder what that is on Bet Openly right now. But I do think the value's on Merab. I think Peter Yan's the more dangerous guy, and a lot of people are picking him. But Peter Yan, if we know anything about him, he gets robbed in decisions. His last two fights, he's losses. And it could have gone either way on both those scorecards.
He won both those fights. He got toast.
I think the Aljamain fight he lost. I bet Aljamain. I was there live and I watched it, and I'm a little biased, but that wasn't a robbery. The Sean O'Malley fight was as close as it gets to a robbery. I mean,
I agree. Wait, so hold on here, guys. We're having some revelations today. One, I think we all need to go TikTok live during the show to take questions.
Yep.
Two, I can get back into my account.
Two, you're out too? Fuck, Bender got out. Dude, this is bullshit, man.
I'm suspended, bro.
I'm getting pretty fed up, dude. Smart Money was texting me like they only go after the same dudes, and all the same dudes give out free plays and are not bought. So I hate this. I won't say any more than that. But so one, I think UFC Roulette would hit. I think the logo would hit. I think the name would hit. The fact that you're now doing both sides of the fight, which you didn't even really do before, means it's even more like roulette. So I think that. And then last but not least, Trev and I came to the conclusion, for all you listening in, we're only feeding you NCAA from now until the end of March Madness. So maybe not the end, right? There's those gaps between like the Elite 8 and Sweet 16. But for now, in the next couple days, we're going to feed you NCAA as long as we can.
Yeah. So I'll recap mine. I got Gino's boys, the Aztecs tonight, minus 8.5. And at plus 100, we got the Volunteers, minus 5.5, plus 110. I have another bet on that game that you can get inside Disciplined Gens, but I'm not going to give that out to everybody else.
I'll give out my two. I got Xavier, both money line and plus 3.5. Please split your bet size, though. Don't make it a 2-unit bet. Indiana, I'm minus 1.5. That's my play of the day. And I also have NBA, NCAA, and NHL that I'm giving out to DD in like the next 30 minutes.
Yep. I have NHL and a little bit of NBA out. NBA, we got to wait right now on player props. We got to see what's happening. And then, Captain DeGen here, I'll let him finish up.
Guido Cannetti, baby, the 43-year-old assassin. He's older than Gino, and he's going to get the first or second round knockout. He's older than both of you.
Shit. And he's still fighting, dude. I respect the hell out of that, man.
Bro, and he's a savage in the weight room. He trains like crazy. Like, look, let me be very clear. This is a long shot for a reason, but if he gets taken down, he's probably gonna get submitted. So that's why I'm on that as well. But I'm telling you, on the feet, he throws them kicks.
It goes without saying, though, when you bet something 32 and 49x, guys, if you dare go on his comments and say L, like, homie, he has to. He can lose 30 of these in a row, win the 31st, and be in the green. So again, you don't hurt our feelings. You show us how amateur you are at gambling. So I'm with Maddie. I'm stealing the show because it's my birthday. I'm going Guido Cannetti money line at plus 850, and I'm stealing Trevor's picks today too. And I'm going San Diego State money line to Tennessee money line. You probably should be able to get around even money at that since Tennessee's minus 5.5.
Yep.
Probably like minus 120. I bet it's even money on Bet Openly, but I'm pumped, man. UFC roulette's nasty, and you're sucking me in too, and I don't want to cool you off. I'm gonna stay on the sideline until you cool off. I won't enter these.
Hold on, I'm looking for the fight on Bet Openly. Oh, there it is. Yeah, he's plus 800. I'm putting it in for 200 right now.
I like it. It's plus only 800. It's plus 850 2 days ago. You moved lines, bro.
It was really plus 850.
Yeah, 2 days ago. But the other guy was minus 1,000, so it went down from minus 1,000 plus 1,000 to minus 800.
Oh, there's some good action on the feed here. I'm about to swoop up some parlays.
Bro, I saw that. People are putting in UFC parlays pretty early.
Yeah.
Pretty excited about that.
I just wish they would bet heavier. Like this I'm gonna risk 156 to win $10. But it's a 4-leg parlay that's not hitting for them.
I get it. If you start small, the money follows. People are just learning the site. And then April 15th, guys, player prop contests go live on Bet Openly. So that's March 15th, excuse me. 5 days from now.
Someone put 4 bands on Peter Yan though. I could risk 1,700 to sweep that up on Marab.
There you go. So there aren't that small of bets.
Yeah.
That sure as hell ain't me, I'll tell you that.
Yep. Yeah, not me out there. I'm trying to get people in. I'm trying to get them to take $20 bets of mine on NCAA, and I've been so hot. I got guys that won't even take them now. They're like, you're hitting everything under the sun on NCAA these days. So I'm kind of seeing the Matrix.
Yeah.
We're printing, my dudes. This is fun, guys. I'm really excited for this. Maddie, let's get our office. Let's do TikTok Live, Maddie, when you get back on, too. I want people to be able to ask more questions. So, guys, on my TikTok Live, thanks for asking good questions. We'll keep them flowing. I'll stay on for 2 minutes after.
Okay. All right, boys.
Later, homies.
All right, boys.
Have a good birthday, G.
See you. Thanks, guys.